Ah. All right, I guess sound's working then. Yeah, I'm sick. So I went home early, thought about streaming, then I decided not to, then I decided to. So here we are. I didn't know exactly what I was going to stream, so I decided to play a little bit of Minecraft, try and get back into the Nether, or at least mine enough cobblestone that I can use in the Nether. Now, this is what happened, guys. I started a brand new series. It was great. It was the first series on this new channel. I was really excited for it. And then an update happened and ruined my shit. Now, if I'd have known this update was coming, I would have definitely done my best. Shit, my paper is blown away with the fan. I would have done my best to, you know, get into the Nether and find the blaze spawner. So first find the fortress, then the blaze spawner, and you know, just kill blazes and get their blaze rods and make blaze powder, and then you can get the stupid Eye of Enders and fucking finish the game. That old chestnut. But yeah, they've made it really hard to find it. It's the territories have been expanded. There's way more enemies. It's a lot harder in the Nether now. So I'm kind of stuck like that. So I need to put a bit of time and effort into that and try and find this fortress so that we can get the blaze rods effectively. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at with this shit. So see if we can continue on. Now, no, I definitely need some cobblestone at the very least. Cheers. So yeah, I'll be off tomorrow as well with work. So probably stream something else, but never know. Okay, so I did a little bit of research. Seems as like the plus side of the X minus axis move north or north south and keep on that positive side, and apparently that will increase your chances of heading towards where you need to be. But how do you really know? How do you really know? So here I'm geared up for. Well, I've got a couple of things I can drop off, but pretty much geared up, to re-enter the Nether once, of course, I turn these stone pickaxes into stone, cobblestone, to be precise, because in the Nether, cobblestone is basically worth more than gold, literally. All right. Now, I'm just going to get myself a Kleenex. I'm sorry. Just throat and nose and a bit of lethargism. But yeah, it got me out of work, so can't complain. Bit of brain fog, so I thought, what better game to play than Minecraft? Oh, something's going on outside. I'll just end up trading off whatever crap I don't need and then take the rest and we'll go mining. Sounds like a plan, right? Oh, wow. And then we got some mossed stone. I gathered this just running away from mobs. I was just doing a sweep of my property. And if you want to see my property, go to, I don't know, episode 5 or something, episode 10. This is part 25. This was the first series I started. So, yeah, no. Wooden stone is up here. Any sort of collectible stone I put here, amongst other things. Yeah, trying to collect a bit of everything, honestly. Mossy cobblestone. Gonna beat this today. Not even likely. I was saying before, they updated the game in the middle of my playthrough. That could be sarcasm, I don't know. And yeah, I can't find this Nether spawn. I've got Nether Fortress to find the Blaze spawner. I've got the some directions I think that might help us. We'll see. But no, I'm just going to put some work in toward this series. I'm sick, so I can't really play anything too crazy. But yeah, let's go mining, get some cobblestone, then we'll head into the Nether. Yeah, no chance of beating it if you can't. They literally changed the goalposts on me. Changed the rules mid-game. Fuck that. Literally made the territory like 4 times bigger. The amount of enemies that spawn on you is ridiculous. But yeah, no sense in crying about it. We're gonna have to just find it eventually, right? I came too far in this series, in this world, to just give it up and do a new one. Fuck that. Fuck that. Go away, you little slime ball bastard. I will happily take that. Yeah, so it's all about cobblestone, and then once we're done with that, we'll just head in the Nether and continue. The only way you're actually safe in the Nether is to build like a tunnel around yourself. If you just go running off willy-nilly in the Nether these days with this current update, good luck. You won't survive long. They literally spawn. You want to talk about the sweeping territories before sweeping areas, and having them spawn behind you? This is the greatest example of fuckery you'll ever see in your life. Go into the Nether and try that shit. You'll rage quit in 5 seconds. It's ridiculous. And this is on easy. Like, what are they fucking doing? Like, I realize you can increase the difficulty to, add new challenge, add, all of that. But when it's at a point of like, ludicrous nature, what's the point? What is the actual point? Good thing I beat it before the update. Exactly. Well, see, the thing is, I started this new series, and like I was saying before, had I known, I would have been all over it. That would have been my sole mission, just to find the damn fortress. But look, I don't doubt we'll find it. It's just gonna take some time. Gonna take some time indeed. Oh, fuck off! Eat my pickaxe, asshole. Yeah, it's all throat and nose for me today. I don't know. I woke up kind of feeling funky. I guess you could say I was a little bit dazed, or what do you call it, brain fogged out. I don't have COVID. I did the test. It's probably just regular old flu. I haven't had it in so long though. There's just like new shit going around all the time. People bring dirty shit back from overseas. Like, fuck off. But yeah, it's all about the cobblestone, baby. Oh, they just announced new story-based DLC for Requiem. Like, no shit. Of course, that was always going to happen. There's going to be a gold edition, of course. But this is something pre-gold edition, I believe. So they might even have something else planned for that. Probably something to do with Grace, I don't know. Leon feeling sorry for himself walking around Raccoon City. It is pretty cool, though. The lenticular cover I got, COVID disappeared after the election. Well, it's what they pushed. Yeah, it kind of disappeared, right? Yeah, what was I saying? Anyway. God. Well, I've got tomorrow off as well, which is good. So I get a long weekend, extra long weekend. Kind of like a long weekend and half a day. So, yeah. So the coordinates, it says stay on the plus side of the axis and then move in a north or southerly direction. So that's where we're eventually going to end up in terms of the Nether. But yeah, this is pretty much it. It was either this or something else. Hopefully the Switch 2 version, Gold Edition, will have the whole game on the cartridge. I don't think so. I mean, what is the capacity on those parts? I think I'm more likely to call them cards than cartridges. To me, a cartridge is something that plugs into something else, and they're card readers. So, for example, your SIM card, there's a metal plate, and the SIM card goes over the metal plate, and that's how the contact is made. With cartridges, they kind of slot between 2 points. It's the same shit, really. What's up, Robert? It's the same shit, but ultimately they look like cards. They feel like cards. Remember those Sega cards for the Master System? They were cool. The Hue cards. I think the what was that other? The TurboGrafx. They also used them. Very cool, but I can't call them cartridges. But it's the same shit. It is the same shit. No, effectively, I don't think they're going to put it on 2 cards. Why would they? They want to keep you strung along, right? So we'll give you the first game, we'll give you the second game, the third game. No, you've got to download it. They managed to get our yeah, of course, because it was a downgradable project. It was almost like a demake, if anything, right? So they were demaking it to fit it on the cartridge because no one ever says, wow, the N64 version of Resident Evil 2 is far superior. No, everyone goes, damn, they did a fucking amazing job. What was that? Don't freak me out like that. They did an amazing job fitting it on that cartridge because of the space limitations. And if you actually do you want to know how to get more views? I really don't YouTube for that. I think when you try to rush things, you never enjoy the process, and it's all about enjoying the process. See, I have like 4,000 subscribers on my other channel, but this was the whole thing of starting a new channel, seeing where it goes on its own. So I appreciate your advice potentially, but I really don't care, respectfully. Yeah. So I'll let it happen the way it happens, you know. But I know there's methods out there. You can jump the algorithm. You can use buzzwords. Oh God, it's Mr. Enderman. Everything's fine. I'm not worried about that. We've got what 32 ender pearls, so we have more than enough to find the end portal. We have more than enough to activate the end portal. The only thing we need is that damn Nether fortress with the damn blaze spawners, for the damn blaze rods, for the damn blaze powder. I don't think about this too much. No. No. But honestly, the best version of Minecraft for me is Xbox 360 pre-updates. Yeah, my son and wife literally went to the shopping center and bought it because he was obsessed with it, watching so much footage on it on YouTube. And then we finally said, look, we'll buy it. And then we didn't even have a second Xbox 360 for him. You know, I had to like loan him my one. And they were like, how do you even play this thing? And I'm like, let me try. And then from that moment, it was like, damn, this thing's addicting. They say it soothes, like, you know, if you have like an overactive mind like I do, potentially OCD, just saying, hyperactive. Yeah, like it helps curb that. It helps soothe that a bit. So, you know, there's a benefit to it. It gets a little bit, I think everyone can kind of relate, like mining and shit can be relaxing. Till you get like Enderman trying to kill you. But yeah, I should have beat the shit before the update. I was fluffing around building my property, which I don't like regret mainly, but I like the property. It's just you know, if I knew that update was coming, never would have messed with that. I would have just been on, you know, mission objectives. Anywho, spilt milk. We will not cry for you. Yeah, I realize this is not cobblestone in the sense, but I got to clear the area anyway. And yeah, so this is effectively our mine. Anything below this point is our mine. So the world is our mine, effectively. I don't need this shitty stone. Where is it? Let me see. What's this? Yeah, I don't collect that. I don't collect that one. Whoop. Either. This is the stuff we need. In the Nether, this is like gold, literally. Yeah. I always have my items in the same damn spots if I can help it, just so you know, muscle memory kicks over sometimes when you're in a situation with enemies. You need to quickly heal or change to the bow. Yeehaw. Yeah. Seeing the evolution of this game go full circle, I think they should make a fucking sequel by now. Unreal 5 engine. I mean, the modders have just done the best work available for this game. But official Mojang or Microsoft is just like, meh. Shame on you, Bill Gates. Shame on you. And what you're doing to the food industry, shame on you. Trying to make us eat bugs, trying to make us eat fucking soy. Is that what you want to? You think men became men eating fucking bugs and soy? Men need meat. You see me with soybeans here? No. I got some mutton. I got some baby sheep. Nothing more delicious than some baby sheep. Mutton from mutton leaves mutton. Whoa, what's down there? Yeah, I assume these picks are going to break soon. Yeah, symptoms are literally changing by the hour. I mean, it's not COVID. Well, cool. But home improvement, indeed. Tim Allen, he's an interesting character. He got done for dealing cocaine, got arrested, became this iconic sort of sitcom guy. Some acting roles there, went sort of dormant for a while, and now he's one of the biggest Christians you'll meet. He's just found God, and he's the happiest he's ever been. He spent 18 months reading the Bible, but not just reading it, he was researching it, and now he's reading it again, apparently. So yeah, good for him. You can find peace in anything. That's good. The world's too fucking crazy, to be so angry or obsessed with how. I think a lot of people are backing out of Hollywood just based on everything that's going on. Like some people double down. Like you have those smokers. They're like, "Fuck quitting. I fucking love this shit. I've got two hands." And then you got people that are like, "You know what? I've been doing this a little while. I should probably back out if I don't want to see." Myself on a fucking respirator or something, something worse, and watch you have your family watch you die, So, yeah, change in behavior, change in lifestyle can often be a good thing. Not always, but sometimes. What do we got here? We got fucking buttons. I hate that. We still got some picks. But anyway, let's see what we can see in the Nether. Let me look into your Nether region. But yeah, this is my world for anyone who doesn't know. Okay, so the whole point and purpose was to find a spot. It used to be dead smack in the middle of the map. I gave up on that. I'm like, yeah, whatever with that. So now I just find a spot. I'll build a tower straight up, and I'll go in all different directions. Any sort of subsections are friends or links to other areas of interest. And yeah, I got my growing farm, my growing gardens, I guess, greenhouses, and then the animal enclosures beyond that. And that's pretty much it. Got these separate buildings. This was the first house that I ended up sort of making, like the little shed to live in before I sort of move into here officially. And yeah, just basically did it up like a day one weapon. Now it's maxed out. So yeah, that's a future greenhouse, I believe. What was I thinking? I don't know. Who knows what I'm thinking? Crazy shit. I made the gates purposely stand out in terms of color so that they'll be easy to identify. Made a stone wall around the perimeter, although enemies still get in. Got access to the water there. So yeah, that's about it. Like I said, if the direction's not like north, east, west, south, if it sort of veers off another, that's because there's something there that's cool, or it's a friend's house. One of my friends joined the map that day. Yeah. Here I was just expanding. I'm like, you know what? Let's get this dirt out of here because it's fucking dirt. Oh yeah, I need to move that wall like flush over there. Just there's jobs everywhere. But yeah, we'll get up this tower and get to the Nether. And this is a baby version to the one I used to do. My other one used to take me 2 minutes to get to the top because I was building to limitations. Hey, Foxy, what is your problem? So yeah, these are my animals. Dogs, foxes, -1. chickens, sheep, pigs, and pigmen. They must have got struck by lightning or something. Interesting. Some cows. I don't know what I'm putting in that or that. There's some lambs. Don't spit at me. It's disgusting. Get COVID. Some horses. That's basically it. Oh, you ass. Um, what was I growing again? I was pretty much growing everything, and this was my methods of growing. Um, basically just like make it dirt like so deep, like so that there's no question things will grow, and then surrounded by water. So there's water on either side, and it just flourishes. It really does. The best way to grow. We got beetroot, and yeah, there's beetroot there. Is that more beetroot? I think that's like hasn't grown fully. It's carrot. It's carrot, pumpkin, wheatgrass, and what the fuck is that? Oh yeah, bamboo. Yeah, that's my world. Now we got to get to this portal. Get in there. So yeah, very basic bitch compared to my other one. But I figured, look, I spent years on that shit and the file corrupted. So I'm like, I need to get busy with this concept and get this kind of blueprint out. So yeah, but this was the first series on my channel, and then I kind of hit a stagnant for a while. Just stopped really working on it because of the whole Nether situation. Kind of deeply upset me. But yeah, the whole plan is here. Look, pillagers this way, spider spawner, and Jason's house to be determined, and Amanda and Dan. My partner and my friend Dan, they have houses that way. So when they do play, which is rare, you know, yeah, they know which way to go to their place. And the whole point was to link everything up, right? And now we got all these different biomes, and the update just changes the whole game. So anyway, here's my portal. I might start a new world one day, I don't know, but I'd like to turn the updates off, if anything. And so basically what I did, so this is the spawn point, right, in the Nether, and I have to work hard at this to keep this from, I keep it safe, effectively, so I have to build up and around it, and this world is absolutely insane. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? You go outside for, like, you stick your head out, and they're just like, oh, get him. So anyway, this is, like, up pretty high in the air, hundreds of feet, I would say. So it's a junk chests. So much crapola. But yeah, only this stuff's really only effective. Oh, I hate using the thumbstick, man. I'm gonna use the directional. Fucking piece of shit. Floats around too much. Like a fairy. That's crapola. I'm gonna burn that. I'm gonna destroy it. So yeah, more than just coming here to... What the fuck is it doing? More than coming here to just get rid of these few stacks, I'm more coming to see, what are you doing, you stupid piece of shit? I'm coming to see if this advice that I got online is correct. Plus side of the axis, so... And the music gets very intense. I'm going to turn it down here. Where is it? Where's my fucking... There it is. Because it'll be all chill and then it'll just go... Bah! I don't want that in my head. We've got to stay on the plus side, apparently. Plus side. Plus side, plus side. X. Okay. So the direction... That'll help literally direct this. So what I did was I built straight down, which is impossible, but I did it. And I kind of replicated the tower from the other world, but only in the most basic of fashion. Now, I was going this way. I was suspicious about this way, and it seems as though my suspicious Aloysius suspicions were correct. Or maybe not. Did we bring a map? We didn't bring a map. But do our maps effective in the Nether? I don't even know. Let me see here. So I think that other direction where I blocked it off is true, where I have to go. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure people online, everyone would have the answer, but isn't it's just randomly generated? So, but these tunnels, I've been, pushing them for a while now. You know what? I've done this tunnel to death. Let's try that other direction before I get too deep with it. And yeah, see what that has for us. And the world size, I believe I chose like the largest world size too, so that doesn't help. Once again, if I'd have known some of these things that the update was bringing with it, I would have done things completely different. But we're kind of committed now, so we'll find this damn fortress and raid its ass. Yeah, the Nether's a scary place. You do not want to mess about here. Well, this doesn't seem right then. Music is starting to get intense. I don't think that's based on any sort of surrounding like dangers or anything. I just think that's just because it's the Nether. All right, so it's definitely not that way. In terms of what the advice was, it doesn't mean that it's completely right either, Whoa, mama. Oh, I have steps down here? Yeah, because there's a platform out here for aerial combat. There's pigmen there. There's motherfuckers there. And in this direction. I was going to put doors there. I don't know why I did not. Try and keep the place. Yeah, I must have run out of doors or whatever. Jim Morrison. It's very cramped. I kind of don't like it, but it's basic, bitch. So anyway. Let's see what happens this way. But I believe the other way, according to what the advice was, might be correct. Yeah, this seems shit. Alright, so it was the way I was going originally. Yeah, let's try this. Run, Forest! Oh shit, look at my hunger. Eat your mutton. These are quite good. Solo is a company. I don't know if you guys get Solo. It's a lemon drink company in Australia. And they just brought out an energy drink in the last 6 months or so. And then there's a few new ones. This one's mango. Lemon mango. It's quite nice. Yeah. That's the best way to get better, isn't it? Slam an energy drink. Well, it's in the plus now, isn't it? In there. Plus side of x minus axis. Or south. Well, if I didn't bring a map, fucking stupid me. Keep axis positive. Yeah. Either way, I can drill windows, Well, I think I was doing something there. I was getting stuff from that biome. But I can, like, punch a window out anytime just to get a view. Yeah, a great view. But you have to have this tunnel system. I don't give a shit. You are not safe in this Nether if you don't have this around you. And, see, of course I want to advance it, but by doing that, you have to sort of chip away at it. And, a view to a kill. Indeed. Not the best bond, but I actually liked it. It's not safe in hell. Nope. Definitely not. See, I could spend my cobblestone and I wouldn't even get like halfway. This is more investigation, but I have to return quite soon. I'm gonna swap my pick slash weapon out because yeah, the only reason I'm not being completely swarmed right now is because they don't see me. But look, some gold. I need iron, I think, to retrieve the gold. Gold's pretty common in the Nether. You know, it's not worth anything, and it's not very. I don't think it's stronger. Maybe actually, no. I think it is a little stronger here. Oh God, I thought it glitched. Soul sand. Yeah, you can see I was clearly under the pump, getting shot at. And you move like a bitch on this stuff. Look at this flippin' crap. So I think this is as far as I came in terms of my investigation, because I was, you know, obviously tunneling. Oh, they're after me. Nope, looks like I went further. I was just on a mission trying to, like, I kept thinking I'm gonna just stumble on it, you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be there, around the corner. Nope. And your durability on picks goes so much quicker too. And my whole point of this was not to just randomly run around, randomly find it, and then randomly trying to make my way back to the spawn, you know, to the spawner, to get back to the main world and then never come back here again. No, I want to visit here quite frequently, and I want to utilize like whatever's here, you know. And the only way to do that is to do it properly with the cobblestone tunnel system. Look, whatever I killed before, probably. Yeah, there was a big battle here. Oh, these new enemies in the lava. The pigmen, like, okay, they might not be complete dicks, but they don't really help you. And I could easily get lost here. I gotta just turn around and run back. I mean, that's not the fortress? Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no... It's like just nowhere. So, I don't know. I'm just gonna work on the tunnel system because I don't know what else to do. If I just keep running in one direction, after a while it just becomes intense. Like, way more than what we're seeing there. And it's really just a death sentence. So you're better off just putting some work in, you know, doing what you can. To work on the overall system, but yeah, my progress has been completely stunted based on this update. The size of the world that I chose, which I think was largest world or infinite world, whatever, so that's fucking great. And yeah, pretty much screwed. But what are you gonna do? So yeah, I still think the 360 version of Minecraft, or I play the Vita version as well. That's pretty good. Doesn't feel, you know, feel like this. The Switch version has been obviously updated. I was playing that the other night on the lounge. Yeah, what are you gonna do, guys? Sometimes life kicks you in the dick. You see what I mean? What am I playing? Requiem? Speaking of, I want to do a second playthrough of that. There's so much I missed. And new stuff that's been unlocked. I unlocked quite a bit of stuff, actually. Leon's pistol, the BP-90. Or was it BP-70, sorry. And yeah, it has like a two-tone to it. There's just heaps of stuff. Grace got a little submachine gun. Some new outfit. Oh, Leon's got his original outfit for RPD. Very nice. It kind of makes him look a bit... VP-70, yeah. Kind of makes him look a bit crazy. Right? He's like 50, still reliving his glory days. I haven't washed this uniform since then. Fucking stinks. But yeah, definitely worth a second play. I don't know if I'm going to stream it, but anyway, this is basically it, guys. This is, without this tunnel system, you're cooked. They will come for you in droves. And you're going to end up with a whole... Oh, shit. Yeah, yeah, bad. Piggy. Rah! Volk's pistol, 1970. Oh, there you go. Yeah, oftentimes the numbers associated is either the capacity or the year it was manufactured. Flippin'. Bacon. Dang. Down to two picks. Here, asshole. Your demon eyes. Okay. That's funny. I hate this stuff. I end up with like chests and chests full of this stupid nether rack. It's garbage stuff. Worse than dirt. You don't need it. But yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. This series has really just hit a brick wall. So, I mean, obviously, majority of the exploration should be done in my own time. But I figured I'll just stream anyway. Oh my word. So I do need some form of groundwork here. Yeah, this place is filled with peril. It's very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. So at least it gives some meaning to all the cobblestone that we get in the other world. Like, at least it's useful here, right? But I do have my main build, and I'll use it for the tracks on the main tower, so... I thought about streaming The Walking Dead, but I didn't start the stream till now, which is too late. And they're like the last episode was like 2 hours 45 minutes or something. It was crazy. So oh, look at these pigmen! Don't shoot me, asshole. Is that a ghast right there? Yeah. They're definitely trying to kill you big time in this. And you think, oh, look, diamonds. No. Quartz. Very common. Guess I should have brought more picks. Yeah, but I was probably only going to stream for an hour anyway. It's not going to be the longest video ever. Yeah, they're very aggressive here. Ridiculously so. Oh my God. Case in point, gentlemen. You guys are complete buttheads. Did you see that? I just turned the corner and 4 of them instantly charged at me. Maybe more, I just didn't see them. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. What are you playing at, Bill Gates? Huh? Holy shit! I'm screwed. I'm dead. 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 I gotta get back up here. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Where the fuck am I? Where's my... Where was my little thing that I fell through? I always do this stuff, man. It was on there. Okay, there it is. I had to run and jump there. Shit! You prick! I hate this game. I can't even see right. I'm in crouch mode. Run! I need to get back to where I was, man. Fucking assholes. Let my health get up. Don't look at me. Piss off, you stupid ghast. There it is. Oh, dude. I needs to get the fuck out of here. Oh, literally. Can you, like, these guys don't help you at all. Great. They're shooting arrows at me now. And I'm gonna lose where my spot is, my house. Oh, you fucking assholes. You see what I'm saying, guys? This... Oh, I have no way to defend myself. Where did I fall from? There. Oh my god. Fuck this game, seriously. Almost did not survive that. See what I mean? One little thing like that and big drama. So this is why every inch is a mile here. That's what she said. But in all seriousness, it is. I mean, they can't attack me when I'm in my tunnel, my safe space. It's my safe tunnel. You can't get me. Oh, I can't even get that. It'll kill my OCD. I'd rather destroy it than have it just sitting there. Die. Well, I don't have any picks, so take your pick. Don't mind if I do. No! Eventually, after 500 episodes, we will finally beat this game. And I will never play it again. I mean, I think any update shouldn't be mandatory. They should be like, do you want to? They should tell you, we're about to update it. It's going to fuck your whole series. Would you wish to continue? No. No, I do not. At least you can punch these things out pretty quickly. You don't get... Oh, I should be doing that instead of using... Oh, God, I'm stupid. That way it destroys them. I look at these as... God. I look at these as junk stone anyway. Yeah, that's it. From now, I'm just going to punch them. You saw before, I got 2 cases full of this shit. I don't, like... 64 stacks. I don't need it. I don't want it. This is actually better. It's a little slower, of course, but you don't lose durability on your picks and then thus have them break, and you don't end up with the byproduct of picking it up and having to consider how to get rid of it. This crap. Oh, it's actually all right in the main world. You can put it as like, around the walls of your property, and then you can set it on fire with a flint and steel. And then have that cool fire effect that just burns forever. Yeah, screw this shit. I'm playing Call of Duty next. No, I need to shoot something. Yeah, it's tough, man. I mean, you try and explain to someone that Minecraft on easy mode is destroying your life, and they'll be like, what are you talking about? It's just a bad combination, right? In like Infinite Worlds, um, Nether plus the update just ruined every fucking thing. So now I have to work at getting where I need to be. Other worlds, man, I'll get in the Nether. It used to spawn me at the Nether sometimes. You get in there at the fortress, and you're like, damn, I'm right here. Um, and then the other times I found that then like half an hour, a couple of hours, whatever, easy peasy, man. This is just like, hello, is anyone here? It's not. It's dead. There's nothing. So anyway, like I said, spilt milk. Ugh. Right to you too. Shut up. Yep. And like I said, we can cut windows out anytime. We can cut doors out. We can branch bridges off to other areas. So it's just about getting the fundamental toe in the door, foot in the door. Like, these assholes are just non-stop. They just want to destroy you, and they do a pretty good job of it here. Steve should be packing heat. Yeah, I'll just do what I can and we'll return back, obviously. Yeah, it's obviously a thing where I'm going to have to really try to find it. I think I'm going to have to go on some scout missions. So more than trying to build my way toward it, I think I'm going to have to go on some scouting missions, which means leaving the safety of my tunnel. And then when I do find it, I can take a screenshot of more or less, and then I'll know definitively which way to go and build towards. You know what I mean? Just to make it safer for that travel. Because, yeah, I do want a permanent access to those blaze spawners. So I want a tunnel system all the way to it. I'm going to build a fucking room around the spawner, and I'm going to farm it. I'm going to sit there and farm the shit. And get as much as I want. Which is exactly what I used to do until this update changed everything. I don't have a weapon. You jerk. Look at his little legs going up the top left-hand corner. Run, motherfucker, run. Ah! I stopped to here. I should have just kept running. I mean, what did I really lose there? I don't think I lost too much, but it's mine. I lost a good percentage of my XP points. What a jerk. I didn't realize he was quite that close behind me. Anyway, whatever's mine, I want it back, and then we'll work it out. Have to go mining again and get some good stacks of cobblestone, I reckon. Hey, it is what it is, I had all the time in the world to put together a series on my channel that, I was doing what I wanted to do, and then boom. Yeah, I don't know. Updates, they're not always the best thing, Change it too much. Yeah, your hunger goes so much faster here. Damage dealt is so much more. Feels like it. Terrain is just so deadly. You've got enemies everywhere. They spawn on you without mercy. Multiple, like 6, 10 enemies at a time. It's insane. Oh yeah, you can spam this. Sorry to any viewers that have epilepsy. Yeah, that's all my shit. I want it back. What a jerk. Actually infiltrating my tunnel system. How dare you? Where's my food, by the way? You've messed up my order of things. How dare you? That's why I titled this video Nether again, because we're going into the Nether yet again, and I'm never playing this series again. I think if this is the new standard, I could have chose small worlds if I'd have known. I could have spent all my time working on it if I'd have known. But it just out of the blue, mid-series, boom, they're just going to drop it on you, and it just changes the goalposts, changes the rules on you mid-game. Fuck that. They should let the game finish and, or at least give you the choice. Just this mandatory updates. Screw you. And then you find out, like I saw a short on YouTube about the video game Anthem, how they no longer support it. So people basically own a paperweight, and they spent full price on this game when it came out, and now they can't even play it because they shut servers down. So it's like, yeah, be prepared for that, guys. That's coming. We've had enough of supporting this fucking shitty little community that built us and gave us everything. Yeah, let's just pull the plug. What a welcoming reward for people. And I couldn't care. I don't play that game, but if it happens to that, it could happen to any game. So be prepared for that. As soon as the game stops being on the physical property that you're purchasing and you need a direct tie to them, that's why they do it. They want you to have that dependency on them. They want you to come back. Oh, no, you can't put any oil in this. You have to put a manufacturer's oil in the car. It'll explode if you don't. Like they want to keep you on the titty. They want to keep you sick. They don't want to make you better. They want to keep your car broken. They don't want to fix it. They want to have 5-year technologies. Replace your phone every fucking 5 years. Replace your TV every fucking 5 years. I got a 1986, 87 Toshiba television there. Works perfectly fine. Fucking my LCD died after like 3 years? And I barely used it. Wow. I mean, it did get some play sessions. Oh yeah, you go down there. Whee! See you, dickhead. I don't need any groupies. You're not going to help. You're just dancing around like you're in some street parade. Yeah, it's about the gist of it. I wasn't expecting to find the damn thing today. I got this little bit of advice here that really didn't do shit. So I didn't hold much credence to that anyway. Just going to get lucky one of these days, tunneling these systems, running through these systems, these tunnels, and then literally trip over it probably. But being that it's a fortress, it's quite large. You should be able to see it. The only problem is, with all the new territories they've introduced, it kind of makes everything look like the fortress. So there's a lot of false alerts. I think to myself, there it is, and no, it's not, actually. It's something completely different. But block by block, stone by stone, we will fortify this shit and, get where we need to be. Right. And as I said, we can cut doors, windows, anywhere. We can make sub-bridges off of the main bridges. So, yeah. I want, oh damn, another one wasted. I want to be able to go anywhere and effectively just find that spawner and then, box it up and have full access to it. I'll keep a small amount of cobblestone. I don't recall if I kept any in the box to make new picks. Well, I'll keep a stack maybe, or hang on. Is it 3 per unit? 3, 6, 9. I just need to keep like 20, maybe 20 blocks. I don't care about this shit. Takes a minute to break it. Stay away from ledges. They'll shoot you. You won't know they're there. Boom. They'll knock you off the ledge. There could be an enemy running at me right now from the other side. They like to spawn them from behind you. You know, they just appear out of thin air. They love that. Of all the games I could have picked to stream, I picked this. That's all right. Got to get back into it. Eventually, one day I'm going to beat this shit. Well, look, I beat Minecraft before. I beat it twice. I beat it with family and I beat it independently. But that was all pre-update. And, you know, I don't know what update that was. It was just the update that screwed everything. About 6 months back or whatever it was. 4 months back, something like that. It's all good. The path to truth and the path to freedom. Yeah, I think I'm going to try to put at least a couple of hours a week in now off camera. And, you know, you'll know when I find the damn thing because it'll be the first stream that comes up. I'll be like, we found it. We did it. GG, boys. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. I don't have a weapon, do I? Oh, I've got this. But I don't like my luck. I won't look at you, okay? I know you're very self-conscious. You look great, Enderman. You look great. Snazzy new shoes there, buddy. Sure you get all the ladies. All the Enderpuss. Come on, come on. Oh yeah, the pistol grip and pump came in the mail today. My shotgun is looking more like Leon's from RE9. Nice. That revolver that Leon has is a Russian weapon, and somebody actually owns... Well, I saw one in a museum. It's very similar. It's not exact. And then someone replicated it. I don't know how. They probably just build a fake one. Add attachments to an existing one. But yeah, looks like a very full-on gun. RSH-12. Uses 7.62 or something, doesn't it? But in a pistol cartridge. Like a full magnum size round too. Insane. Wrist breaker if ever I saw one. But yeah, that's cool about this shot. You'll have to do something with your video. So you can only shoot it at shooting ranges. I don't think you're like in suburban areas. You can't really shoot it out your backyard or anything. But yeah, that'll be interesting. Or recreational shooting grounds. So you can throw like sodas in the air or whatever, like you did last time, like skeet shooting, I guess. Or you could do fixed target shooting. Different types of ammunition would be interesting too. Go and get a ballistics gel happening. But in all seriousness, that'd be cool. That'd be good fun. Is it a 5 capacity tube on the shotgun? I suppose being a shorty, you wouldn't want the tube extending beyond the barrel, although I have seen that. They're more, like sport shooting type guns. If you're out in the woods, a lot of land, you can shoot in your backyard. Nice. That's what I would want. I would want like a target range like Hickok has. That's really cool. Different ranges, different depths. 5+1. Ghost load 1. Not bad. That's, I mean, how many do you really need? And then if you get some really high quality rounds, depending on what you want. I mean, I've always liked the idea of a full length hunting shotgun, and or hunting rifle too. But you know, just the practicality of it's not there. But you can get something with about half the barrel length and just put a good choke on it, tighten up your grouping, and that would be very effective, I imagine. Ooh, hang on, what's this? Okay, I thought it was an email about my copy of Requiem. Hasn't come yet. supposed to come today, but I think it was held up. The Sendle or whatever it is, the handler. Doesn't look like it's coming today, but they give you that estimate and they get you excited. Um, and then yeah, nothing eventuates from that. But I mean, I don't have to have it or anything. I just want to put it in the box behind me. It would be going on the shelf if I had a damn shelf to display stuff. But alas, I do not. Not in this small room. And I always had that. I actually had two games rooms in the other house. No shit. I started a second one because I had overspill, and I just wanted. And at that point, I just had an epiphany one day. And I'm like, what am I doing? Like, if I can't safely store everything related to my hobby slash addiction in one room, then that's just a step too far, you know. So that was kind of my point and purpose to reconfiguring everything. I went through all my games and play tested them. If the controls weren't there, because controls are massive in games, people underestimate controls. They don't offer enough credence to controls. If a game controls like shit, you're not going to want to play it, or you can't play it. Now here comes a Skelly. I'll play the game by your rules, bitch. Here we go. You know, so. Oh, I just shot over his shoulder there. Hey, asshole. So yeah, I tested all these games, and then if it was good, one in the barrel. If it was good, I kept it. If it was worth a lot of money, sometimes I sold them off. Like I sold a couple, you know, some games that are in the $200 range. Just games I didn't really play, I didn't really care about too much anymore. But so they weren't all shit, the ones I got rid of, but the bulk ones I just got rid of. Like, yeah, I don't need stuff that, like, for example, driving games. Like I would collect every single driving game that I saw. Need for Speed and all these ones. And then you play test them and you're like, you know what? I only really need Gran Turismo, Forza. Like, what more do you need? You know, a Burnout game here and there. I need to keep these, actually. These cobblestone blocks, in case I don't have any back at home. You know, so just a couple of the key games. Like, you don't need all of them, you know. So, for example, keep the GTA games, get rid of the Driver games. Although I do like Driver 76 and I do like Driver Parallel Lines. You know, so yeah, I don't want to like have clones of good games. I just want the good games directly. So yeah, unfortunately, some series just had to go, and you know, I'm working my way through some of the better games to see if I really want to keep those, or do I want to, you know, just hang on to them for their namesake. If they're playable, they're playable. You know, if they're just namesake, you know, I'm keeping this because, you know, people want this, people like this, people know this, then that's not a reason to keep it. If it's an investment, then know the time to sell it. All wine will eventually turn to vinegar, so, you know, you'll have a good balsamic dressing for your salad. Silver says, had to rewrite the above comment 4 or 5 times. I hate censorship. Yes. There should be some sort of, like, you are entering this live stream. Do you consent to all things mentioned? Yes. Tick the box. Great. And then we can just forget about censorship within that realm. If you're too sensitive that you can't take comments or whatever, then don't click on the box and go to a chat group where they can talk about unicorns and fairies. I think Jason's hosting that one. Haha, fuck you, Jason. No, obviously, I like Jason. Obviously, he needs to join this world. I fucking helped him with his house on this map, so that goes to show. And I got a room up here. I don't know why. I think I was just going to put like storage boxes up here, fill it full of all the treasures. But yeah, there's no treasure. Flint and steel, which is very important. If this portal gets so the reason why you want to build cobblestone around the portal is to protect it. Because if a ghast shoots a fireball at this portal, it will turn the portal off and you're screwed. You have to die to leave the place. Not if you got one of those. So even though there's no chance, if I accidentally hit it, it might extinguish the portal, and then I can relight it, reanimate it with that. So yeah. Let me just organize my shit here. So much crap. When you're under heavy fire, you need your shield. So it sort of goes part with the bow. Not too many arrows left, unfortunately. Yeah, by killing those pigs, I got some bacon. Bacon. So I wasn't expecting anything too big in this stream. I thought, we'll just get a little bit of work done. That's going to take a long time. So I'm just trying to forget about that. And then when the day that I trip across that fortress is going to be a nice day. Going to be a happy day. Ugh. Yeah, that seems to be it. So crap. Some of this stuff's of interest, not too much. Um, yeah, I want to get rid of this stuff too. I think I'll just tip it over the edge, honestly. Go outside and throw it over the edge. Yeah, this is all trash. We gotta get rid of our trash. Spill over. Well, I just, basically just learned something that you're better off punching the nether rack because of previously mentioned reasons. Yeah, I did see a ghast here. They're ghastly. Okay, get rid of the trash. So even if I prepare for next time, that's still we're still any action in this game is a motion towards the end of the game. So even just freeing up my inventory so that I can free up the chests, empty the chest there and free that up so that there's, it's just all a step in the right direction. But yeah, I think I'm now going to have to really deep dive this and a couple hours a week at least. Try to put some work in, try to scout it. I think maybe I'll come here, I'll just bring food or something. So if I die, oh well, and I'll try to scout it, and then mark that location, and then use that intel to then know where to go properly. The leather I'll keep. I'll keep the roots. Bones are good. Bone meal. That's it. Everything else is useful. Enjoy my throwaways, you scabs. Look at them. I swear to God, I'd be dead 100 times over if I didn't have this place. And I die quite consistently as it is in this realm. But without this thing, it's insane. It really is. All right, let's get back to the real world. You get enough of this place, you have enough after a while. Let me out of here. Still night. Let's go to Jason's house and burn it. It's alright, he doesn't watch my shit anyway. He'll never know I said that. Alright. So yeah, eventually we'll be using these rails here for direction. Powered rail every 6 blocks, I believe. Let me see if I have an example. Yeah, every 6 was it 4 blocks I've got it? Well, I've actually got it more. So that's your first one. So it's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, every 10 blocks. So as you're losing momentum, it kicks you off again. I love the aerials from up here. Cleared all this land. Took a little while. But yeah, you get some good views. Daybreak should be soon. Another 12 hours, looks like. What about you're in Antarctica or whatever? It's like 24-hour darkness. So is that Dan's house? I don't remember. No, that's the damn village. So yeah, it's out of view. You can't really see it. That's literally Jason's there. Just beyond that, actually. That tunnel there actually is I'll show you this. So yeah, I'll go this. Sorry. So if you have a weapon, which I don't, there might be some in the chest. Well, I have a bow and arrow. I guess that's a weapon. Eat shit. So the reason why I built this little thing here was I found something underground and then I tunneled straight up and it just happened to be right next to my track, so I connected it. And I won't spoil the surprise. Spoil the surprise! Gotta continue on here, obviously. That's Jason's house there. Look at how industrialized that is. But he actually built his house and then I connected this up, so it kind of, that's what made it look more like a, building from Yugoslavia or something. Ukraine. All right. So you can go straight down or you can go straight through and then that leads you to Jason's house. But we're going to look at what's down here, which is what I discovered. It's a pretty cool thing. And it's basically what I want to do with the... so this is ground. Yeah, this is ground level. I love the pink doors that clash. It really stands out. Yeah, what I want to do... What I did with this, what I'm about to show you, is what I plan to do when I find the Nether fortress. That's a bit down, a bit deep. Whee. Hope we're alone here. Okay, so I discovered this, and then built like a little room, tunnel, and then set it up here. Oh, okay, nice. Give me a couple of those bitches. Is that obsidian? Oh no, that's deep slate. Got some sticks there so I can build some weapons on the fly, or some tools on the fly. Oh yeah. And what this is basically, that's the spawner. But this is a skeleton spawner. So what you do is get their attention. They'll shoot at you. Sometimes they fight each other. And then eventually they'll drop down here and you just kill them. It's basically farming. You'll get hit occasionally, but really you'll get, and then you'll get XP, of course, arrows. So you never have to make arrows again. You'll get bones for your garden for bone meal. And sometimes you get a good bow. Not always. Like you'll get the durability mostly like at 3/4 or something, but you get a lot of shitter ones. And that's basically it. So if you feel like just standing here for a while, you'll reap the rewards. As long as you don't destroy the spawner, this is forever. So this is exactly what I plan to do with the blaze spawner when I eventually get to it. Come on, you assholes. They'll fight each other here. The problem with that is they'll drop their resources up the top and I won't be able to get it. That's not always... It's fun to watch, but not practical. Yay. I stood here for like an hour more. Just really racking it up. I wanted to do something with the XP points. I can't remember at the time. I just stood here for ages. You see? Like this one's shit. These are okay. Like that's my main one. Like, they're okay. That's a halfway bow. I don't really care about that. This one's a lot better. But still. Dime a dozen. And yeah, that's that. My enchanted bow with power 2. I'm right here, you big horse's ass. Come and get me. Oh, shit. I'm tempting him. I reckon they fucked up with Home Alone. Now the mum and dad are dead in real life, right? They could have made... Here's my thought. Home Alone, wait till Macaulay Culkin is older, and then show the story like he has kids, and then the same fucking thing happens to him, like generational curse. And the grandparents, like his parents could be the grandparents in it. Well, not anymore. They're both dead. But you get what I mean. They kind of missed opportunity there. Home Alone, like the new generation. I don't know. I heard a rumor like years ago they were gonna make like Die Hard, like the kid of John McClane's kid. What's his name? I know Lucy was the other one. Is it Jack? What's his fucking name? I heard a rumor like years ago that there was going to be like a new, like they did it in Die Hard 5 or whatever. That just didn't work, but they were going to continue the legacy through him or something. And then I heard the same thing with Indiana Jones, but I think it was all fan rumors, trying to get clicks or whatever, probably. I think Macaulay Culkin said he wanted to do something like that. Yeah, man. I watched him on Angry Video Game Nerd. He's actually really, really interesting guy. Like, people shit on him because he had a drug addiction. Like, so fucking what? Who hasn't had a drug addiction in Hollywood, especially? And he got himself clean. He got himself a good-looking girl. He's got a family. He's got a business going. Like, good on him. Like, fuck. Why do people try to tear people down? Like, fucking good on the guy. Like, he was a child actor who seemed to get out of it kind of unscathed, kind of. But I definitely would have enjoyed that. I would have enjoyed seeing some legacy continuation of that. They could have been up to like 6 movies by now with this new format if they'd done it right. Same like Indiana Jones. If they didn't want to make the Last Crusade, the Last Crusade, the last movie, right? They ride off into the sunset at the end of Last Crusade. It was perfect. They didn't need a part 4 or part 5. It's too much. There's too much explanation there. Like you're you're padding, absolutely padding it. Like, but if they were to make a Indiana Jones 4, 5, 6, right, which it seems is like what they're doing now, they should have done those sequels really quickly, within a few years at least. They would have got more involvement from Sean Connery, of course, but they wrote him out. They fucking wrote him out in part 4. They didn't want to continue that. Indiana, we called the dog Indiana. I'm sorry, son. They got us. I love when he blows the tail off the plane. Shoots the rear, what do you call it? The rear fin or whatever of the plane. And then blames it on the Germans. I mean, why wouldn't you, right? I would have too. I was going to say, who hasn't had a drug addiction in Hollywood? Yeah, right. Nice save. I mean, I smoked a bit of weed and shit. I'm not going to lie about it. Drank a bunch of alcohol. Never really went too harder than that, man. I don't see the need to go chemically, Well, I guess weed is chemicals in a sense. But yeah, nothing too hard. Like, otherwise, you might not come back, right? Or might not come back the same. And it's just like, if I want to get high, I'll just get a Red Bull. And I'll back it up with another Red Bull. And then I'll back it up with another Red Bull. And I'll be higher than a crackhead. Yeah, I like what Joe Rogan said about it. He said that when he was going to school or was at college or whatever, he had this friend, and he watched this friend just turn into a fucking zombie. He sold everything he owned. He just treated everyone like shit, and he became like a complete mooch for the drugs. And then that was the inspiration for him to never become that. He just said, I'm never going to accept that from myself. And I was kind of the same. Like, I grew up in areas where there was a lot of people that were jumping into harder shit. And you just see the look on their face change. You see the behavior change. You see everything change. And, it just wasn't something that I wanted to be around. It just didn't feel comfortable. But, yeah, puffing on a joint and having a few beers, dude, that's just fucking backyard fun. You know what I mean? Have a barbecue, talk the shit with your mates, puff on a joint, drink a few brewskis, pull out the harder liquor, maybe have some shots or something. What do you need in the world more than that? Like, anyway. But yeah, I think what's going on in Hollywood lately is less about the drugs and more about the ritualistic, occurrences, like the whole thing with Jim Carrey going on at the moment. I don't know. He hasn't actually come out and said, what's going on. And apparently he's a bit of a troll. So it could be either or either. People just don't know what's going on. But the conspiracy theorists, they love to speculate. So I guess I'll leave all of that for them. I won't really comment on it. I don't know. I mean, it's possible. Anything's possible. I mean, shit. And I just realized I put my enchanted bow there. So this is going to fill up very quickly, and then you can pick the best. Like, I would usually put the best ones down here. Like, these are kind of okay. The rest can burn in hell. I don't give a shit about you. Die. Sorry, that was very harsh. But yeah, that you get the idea. Our XP has gone up to 15 just for a few minutes of talking shit and whacking some skellies. So, all right then. We'll head back up. You can go the other way too. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't been that way in a while. It's probably fraught with danger. Mobs everywhere. So what are you working on next, Silver? You've got I can't remember what you were saying. Some game you might have mentioned something about something coming in, but or you wanted to do like a run, a different run on something, because like if you beat your game once, yes, you've beaten the game, but like there's obviously different things you could do, like a speed run challenge or a no death challenge, or I don't know, hardness difficulty or something like that. If you've basically beat everything, so you don't want to like restream anything you've already beat. Yeah, it looks pretty good in the daytime too, actually. It's going to take years, dude. This is going to take years just to get this somewhat to where I want it. Toxic Commando comes out on the 12th. Oh, that's right. Dark Side Chronicles you'd mentioned. That's the one. Yeah, different endings as well. That's interesting. Yeah, get different endings, get different, go for different challenges and things like that. I would do that on The Last of Us. I would try to like, go for a certain thing, but that's a hard game to juggle to get things to balance. Well, this is based. Yeah, there's that villager encampment. So yeah. I guess we'll go for a mine, clear our inventory, get some new supplies, go for a mine, get some more cobblestone for the next time. I mean, yeah, I expect to be playing this in 2030 still. The bad thing too about having these bridges or these what do you call them? These pathways is the shade that, as you can see, the shade is moving with the sun, right? But so mobs can stay under here. They would be inching their way. They'd be like, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. So you got to be mindful of that. Mobs can kind of come around. There's the netherrack I was talking about. That cheap shit rock from the other world can be useful here. It can help guide you home. We've got a boat there. So apart from just flopping around and, we'll go and get some cobblestone. Yeah, I've come way too far to just throw it away. And here's my Enderman hunting house. I can lure them up here from down there. They seem to like down here. I don't know. This is my games room. Painstakingly killed so many sheep. I think 1,000 sheep died to bring this room to life. Play a game here. Oh, well, I wasn't anticipating that, but okay. Let's go back. Let's see if we can get the bullseye. Whoa. Come on. Just a little bit. Ah, I hate it. I need a mouse. Way too low. All right, I like that one. I think it was a little high left, or high right, I should say. Yeah, that was way low. It's up to the right. But yeah, you can have, this was the whole point. You can have shootouts with your friends. And then you can duke it out up here on the death platform. Whoever knocks the other into the lava wins. And you put in the chest what you wish to gamble or what you wish to not lose, I guess. Yeah, fun stuff. Trying to think of more games to build, but kind of ran out of room. And then moved the mine over here. I guess the way I do get rid of stuff is I'll go up here and just like throw stuff in like this, for example. Yeah. So let's go restock. Still got to really utilize a lot of these things. I haven't even jumped in, but you know, all in good time. All right, let's halve that. Take that. Ladders are good. Let's go to wood. Torches. Let's take half that. And stock up good here. Now the bones are good for the garden. I usually put my gardening stuff here. The bed's good to sleep anytime. Let's cook this meat. I don't actually have dedicated fuel source. I just use wood planks or whatever. Oh, my bow. This shit bow has to go. Should have thrown it before. I'd like to have like a lava, like a proper lava. These were just for display, like they're features more or less. Two are water, and two are lava. So yeah, I need to get one in the floor. I used to have one in my old world, and it was convenient. You got stuff you want to get rid of, just throw the stuff in. It was fenced off, so you'd have to open it. But all right, my good bow is here. That's what we need more of. The organization. It's not as it doesn't feel as appeasing as Resident Evil 4, the original, I must add. Yeah, I like the new one, but still, like just the chest organization, the case organization, just really felt cool. It soothed the OCD. Okay, got some exotic plants. Hang on, we got food chest, treasure, collectibles and miscellaneous, tools, weapons, wood, and stone. I seem to like categorize it under those. So we're good on food. Still some chests to fill up. Yeah, copper. I haven't really found a use for copper. Uh, so yeah, look at this. We got what was it? 16, so 26, 28 damn pearls. I think that's enough. I'll take some more if Endermen want to come back. Where was that leather? Miscellaneous, of course. Or not. Oh, I had one for books. Where the shit is that? Um, yes, creating bookshelves. If you create the bookshelves around your enchantment table, of course, it'll enhance it. Let's go check weapons. See, no stone. Well, I mean, I have a stack there, but I generally like to keep an example of like a 64 stack of everything, like as a collectible thing. I honestly wanted to make a museum as well, so have like a glass case and then have the stone, just like a single stone block, and have like a little what's it called, plaque in front, and like stone block used for blah 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 blah, and then next item, and then next item. Every item in Minecraft in this museum, so you can go and like look at the item behind the glass. Yeah, I don't know, little ambitious, trying to do it on your own too. One day perhaps. So let's craft some. Where is it? Where are you? Okay, so we can craft 6 of them. Really all I need. And from that, we will get a stack more cobblestone. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, obviously you got more people playing with you, you get more done, I guess. But yeah, those days seem to be over. A lot of people are busy these days, and their interests move on to other things, which is understandable. Alright, so I guess I'll put my regular cobblestone here or whatever. But this stuff I don't use that much, the deep slate. So let's go get some more stone for the next video. I'll probably end it after that. This was only going to be like an hour stream or whatever. Like I said, I had no intentions of trying to find it or anything. I was just, getting back in the swing of it. Trying to get, motivated within myself too to want to play. Oh my God, you see, want to play this to mine. This mine's becoming a little dangerous now. Jerk. Guess I need to light the area up more with. Oh shit! Hey, this creeper's gonna come in handy here. Dang it! I took one for the team. Fuck you! I have to go back and get my shit. Is right here. Yeah, there's always one extra guy, right? Ready to fucking end your shit. And after our XP is gone too. We'll get some of it back. What a jerkwad. Fuckwad. Hey, asshole. Remember me? Yeah, I honestly don't care about the enchantment points too much because there's nothing really I want to enchant at the moment anyway. Alright, let's get some stone, baby. What it's all about. Lord Farquaad. Stone by stone by stone. Man, if I'm having this much trouble in Minecraft, how did the Egyptians do it? How did they do it? They actually said there was a solid piece of stone that was cut perfectly, and they estimated its weight. Well, they didn't estimate. They used a technique to gauge its weight between, and this is as accurate as they could get, I believe, between 5 and 7 tons. Slave labor. Yeah, pretty much. No, but it doesn't explain how they moved the stones, bro. It doesn't explain how they cut the stones. It doesn't explain, like, they didn't find any tools. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you used big, heavy, industrialized machinery or whatever to move these massively heavy things, wouldn't there be evidence of it at least? Perhaps. But then again, like someone else said, like, would you leave the scaffolding around your house when your house was finished? Probably not, right? There are things used to build it, not necessarily needed once the build is complete. So it doesn't make sense to say, oh, there's no tools around, so they never had anything. No, like, I mean, but what did they use? How did they do it? Yes, they had thousands, or not hundreds of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people. Back to your original comment, but doesn't explain how they cut the stones, doesn't explain how they moved the stones, doesn't explain where the stones came from, because there was nothing in that region. And they also dated, not just dated, they analyzed the stones and realized they were from a region like 1,000 miles the other way or 2,000 miles the other way or something. It just makes it even more crazy. And you're just like, whoa, man, it has to be aliens, right? It has to be. They used their thought process to lift the stones. I'm not saying it was aliens, but it's aliens. Yeah, I've got a few of those DVDs, the Ancient Aliens. There's some stuff like that. The guy looks like he's just smoked on the biggest joint. His hairs are up here. He's like, man, let me tell you. That guy gets so pumped for aliens. Look, the conversation point is so insane. You know, everyone, well, not everyone, people would assume they know how it was done, but no one can prove it. No one can actually say for sure or for certain. Also, they found water erosion at the top of the pyramids, which indicates, and it's not from rainfall, it's from heavy flooding in the area, which leads more credence to the Noah's Ark story. But apparently Egypt in that region wasn't a desolate desert as we know it now. It was actually way more like a swampy area, or more rivers and Niles and things that went through it. Just like Mars never used to be, as it is now. It was a more fertile place. It's like the pre and past tense. Joint, more like cocaine, meth mixed with fentanyl. God, that's a cocktail if ever I heard it. You want to die? Take a puff of this. Fuck, man. People push their limits. Do you not realize you get one life? I don't believe in that reincarnation shit. Eternal life is a different conversation, but reincarnation, no, I don't believe in Buddhism. Not at all. Oh, if you don't do good things, you're going to come back as a cockroach. This sounds like conformism and control. But go on, tell me about your cockroach god. Or what's the other one? You know, I don't want to shit on people's religions, right? But like, it's just, I don't think it's plausible. I think there's, you know, there's other ways to kind of look at life or look at circumstantially how things came about. But then I guess a bigger question would be, you know, why are we even so fixated on our origins like that? You know, I guess to know where you're going, you must know where you've been. So isn't that a Star Trek quote? I know Journey, Prosper, and all that, and Nino. That's Mork and Mindy. But yeah, man, like I love conversation points like that because you can get a bottle of whiskey, sit down with your friend or whatever, and shoot the shit. And at the end of it, you're just going to have that same old thing. You're going to go, well, no one knows. You know, it's fun to talk about, but no one knows. And that's kind of where the conversation ends. But in the beginning, everyone's so damn sure. Everyone knows what the answers are, but no one can prove it. It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. And other people will say, well, you know, we can prove it this way. But, I guess science can be proved or disproved. And some of it is, in fact, theory, not fact. The only provable science is repeatable science, is something that you can replicate time and time again in a controlled environment. Sure, that could be deemed, like a battery. Like we can make a battery. Okay, so in the beginning, batteries were big vats of acid. I implore you to watch a documentary called Shock and Awe, AWE, The Birth of Electricity. It's fascinating. Everyone's got, batteries in their household. Everyone's got, electricity, not only in their own bodies, but within, we've harnessed this electricity, and what we do with it is very interesting. And also elementally, I think it's funny that the things in our bodies are often in nature too. So, minerals are in the dirt, right? We have electricity in nature with storms, but we also have electricity in us. Just like when you really start to break it down, all the key components and things that are in the human are in the human body, can be kind of found in terms of elements or minerals or whatever outside of that. So it's like, we came from the earth like that, and then there's that theory that, we came from outer space. Sounds a little bit Lovecraftian to me. We came on a comet. If you ever get a chance, watch the South Park Mr. Garrison's interpretation of evolution. It's fucking hilarious. So this thing crawled out of the ocean and had sex with this monkey fish crawled out of the ocean, had sex with a mammal, spurted out this piece of shit. Oh, whatever he goes on about. I can't verbatim it, but it's hilarious. So, yeah. I definitely pissed off somebody with my opinions, but you know what? That's going to happen no matter what. But I don't have any issues with anybody or any problems with anyone like that. I just, I think some people are smoking it a little too hard. Whoa, that went dark there. It looked like it was going to fall. The Nether's got me all PTSD'd. This is a nice little chunk. This floor area here is a nice little chunk of cobblestone. Will serve us well. Yeah, basically just gearing up for next episode so I don't have to... Well, when I say episode, I mean next time I play this. I don't think I'll necessarily stream it. Thought they were angels, but to my surprise, we climbed aboard their starship. We headed for the skies. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, oftentimes we're lured to our doom, with the promise of something better. But the grass is never greener on the other side. It's only green when you make it green. You know what I mean? I could easily have done the sound effects for this game. Yeah, I got 3 left. I guess after those, I will come sail away, Sticks. Definitely familiar in terms of lyrics. I felt like I've heard it 1,000 times at a pub or something, but yeah. Sung lyrics and read lyrics are interpreted differently. But yeah, it sounded like Sticks. Yeah, American had some great rock bands in the 80s and 90s. Yeah, what fucking happened to the music industry? Fucking died, man. And there is some good bands out there. Like there is still good music artists, but I couldn't really tell you who. Like Post Malone? Nah. I think Post Malone is a great human being in terms of helping people. I think he's a detriment to himself, though. He's an addict. He drinks himself into a stupor. But I think he's a good guy. I think he just doesn't know how to be alone with himself. That's why he has to be drunk all the time. Um, you know, but is he a good artist? I don't like his music at all. But lots of people do, So when DEI, yeah, diversity, equity, and inclusion. Well, everyone has to get a turn at the swing, Timmy. Everyone gets a participation ribbon. Fuck that. It doesn't promote any form of drive. It doesn't promote any form of, passion. It does promote mediocrity and acceptance of shit standards. The day you stop striving for perfection, you might as well be dead. I wipe my ass with excellence. Yeah. Life doesn't have to be that serious, but at the same time, it does. It really, really does. It's a battle. It's a fight. Nobody's wait. This is what I love, right? I heard somebody say this once. It is so fucking true. No one is wait. I'll use your name for example, right? No one is waking up in the morning and saying, "What's the best I can do for Silver Wings 21? What's the most I can do for Silver Wings 21? And how can I like advance Silver Wings 21?" No one's thinking these things. Only you. So when you wake up, not to say that you should only focus solely on yourself, because we're social. We don't survive unless we work together. But no one is considering you. Everyone is in their own head. Everyone is in their own little world, their own little bubble. And this is done mainly because social media has put us all in these echo chambers, these little centrical bubbles that we float in. And anyone who doesn't agree with our policies, our religions, 100% must die, or they die, metaphysically or proverbially. We can't allow anyone with no course of disagreements. No, we can't have that. If you disagree with me, you're dead to me. And that's such a stupid way to look at things, because you're never going to grow. You're never going to advance. If you're always right, you're never wrong. See? It's good to be wrong. When you're wrong, you learn. Everybody runs to comfort, right? There's no growth in comfort. There's no change in comfort. There's no journey in comfort. All right. That's why they don't put tread on slippers. You know that? You know the slippers you see those guys wear, the old guys they've given up. Those motherfuckers have given up. They're going to wear tartan slippers and their dressing gown, and they're going to die in it. Fuck that. Never say die. Never accept what's in front of you. Always look for a better deal, unless I'm not talking about humans here. I'm not talking about like you're with a woman and then you think, oh, I'll trade up. No, if she's a good woman, if she's loyal, fucking keep that woman, hold on and don't let go. I'm talking about like anything else that is going to put you in a better point of position. No one is waking up considering you. They are only considering themselves. So consider yourself. You can't help anyone else until you help yourself. And, and help others, as well. Like those that definitely deserve and need it, not handout shit. Like the guy that asked me a few months back, "Oh man, I need some money." I go, "What do you need the money for?" He's like, "Oh, I haven't eaten." I go, "Come to Woolies, I'll buy you something." He's like, "Oh no, I gotta go. I gotta be somewhere." And I'm like, really? Maybe you need drugs. Maybe you need alcohol. Maybe that's what you really need. And there's a reason why I called him out on it, because I knew straight away he's full of shit. If somebody was genuinely starving and you said, "Oh, come on, dude, I'll buy you some," I was literally going to buy him a sandwich or something. And he goes, "Oh, I gotta go. I gotta be somewhere." Yeah, you're just begging for food. You haven't eaten in days, remember? But you don't want to accompany me to the fucking store just up there, up the steps, and we'll go and get a fucking sandwich. I was gonna get him a sandwich and a can of Coke. I just looked at this guy. I'm like, "Yeah, you're full of shit." So yeah, beware. If it's for food, I'll help people, man. Like, I'm not gonna spend $50 on you. I'll spend $10, but I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? If you're dying in the streets, I'll fucking save you, bro. I'll give you something. But if it's for drugs, you can fuck off. You're not getting anything. You know, go and work, go and earn your way. Work for your addiction if you want to really, you know, hold your place or whatever. I didn't realize I was going to be ranting in Minecraft about such serious topics. This is a children's game after all. I'm sure some parents have tuned in with their kids going, "Oh my God, Timmy, look away." It's always Timmy, by the way. I don't mean it to be Timmy. If your name's Timmy, I apologize. You've always been the example. Timmy. But yeah. Ramblings of a madman. Don't listen to me. Vented frustrations, political, religious, ideological, or other. This is a fun game, and we are having fun. But yeah, all this cobblestone is needed. I love how it's coming from basically an invincible source, like an unlimited source, because we've got all that down there to go. If we're really worried about gathering as much cobblestone as we can for our builds and our track work and our nether. I was gonna say nether region. That's something different. Nether itself, the nether, just to build in the nether, because it is serious business. Yeah, the fire impervious cobblestone is very valuable there. Yeah, Minecraft's some serious shit. I really feel they need to bring out a new Minecraft. Like, I mean, what I'm looking at here could probably have run on the PS2, graphically speaking. Yeah, you don't see too many people going on about the PS2 anymore, right? Not that it's a bad system, it's pretty good, but the games are less and less now. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one's going, "Oh yeah, I want to play a copy of FIFA 2004 on my PS2." Like, okay, no, I don't think you'd be doing that. You know, probably a bad example, a sports game, but I guess it's nostalgia based too, to some extent. But like, I just don't see people talking about PS2 much anymore. It seems to have been forgotten. Slowly, slowly. To me, it feels like the Nintendo Entertainment System, of the era. So it's like, yeah, I don't know if that makes sense. It just feels like graphically and where it's positioned, you know. Or maybe no, the PS1. I'd say the PS1 is the PS2 is the SNES, the Super Nintendo. Um, leave it out in the sun. You make the special edition golden piss edition. All right, that's all my picks. So I guess I'll dump off what I don't want. Uh, there's so much crap here. Yeah, everything got scrambled when I died. I have to pick everything back up. It should be assigned. There should be an assign button. There you go, Microsoft. How about an assign button? People don't like putting the same things in the same spot 50 times. Assign it, lock it in, move on. Um, Probably scaring any new viewers. I don't think there is any, but I'm not normally like this. I'm sick. You see, sick. Well, today I am sick all the time. That's a decent amount of cobblestone, I will say. The rest can go in the garbage. I hate it. All right, there's our weapons. What else? What else? What else? Decent amount of arrows there. I'm just really trying to consider what to keep. Well, not what to keep. Like that's easy. You're just sorting it into piles here, basically. Junk pile. Um, granite. I don't want that. What is that stuff? Yep, that'll do. So we'll snack down. Make sure the coast is clear. They like sneaking up. Actually, you know what? Let's try and ensure that doesn't happen. I mean, what good are torches in your inventory if you're dead? You're dead. It should be much better here now. Not that there was too much of a problem, but I could see it happening. Okay. I keep pressing the pad button, thinking that's the inventory. The other games. They need universal controls, damn it. Mhm. And that's it. The rest we will keep. There's at least something to go on for next episode. We'll make some new picks. I mean, we could make armor too, I guess. I do have like diamonds, I do have like iron and stuff. I'm just trying not to use it. Stone is really the best material to use in terms of building, in terms of tools and weapons, because as shitty as it is, if you back it up or even if you enchant it, you'll get more out of it. And it's just like if once it breaks, you go, oh well, throw it away. You've got like heaps more resources, but iron's getting a little bit harder to come by at times. Not it was originally, and then I hit a lot of it in the middle part of this series, and then lately it's been kind of scarce again. So just depends on the region you're in. You can find difficulties in finding iron. So I'll G up for next video or next play session. I wouldn't necessarily say I'll be streaming this anytime soon. Honestly, the next stream I would like to do on this would be like, we found it, boys. Let's let's go in, you know. But I promise, here I'll make a promise right here, guys. If I do find the Nether, the fortress, the Nether fortress, in my off time to this series, as soon as I find it, I will stop there. I will just like make sure I know where it is, and then I'll stop immediately, and then that will be my next stream. We will infiltrate it together, and we will, yeah, we'll take out any enemies. They have the wither skeletons, I believe. They're a lot harder to deal with, but we'll come prepared. We'll come very prepared. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Quick stream. Lucky I cooked dinner earlier. I didn't feel like fancy doing this and then going and cooking. Cook it, put it in the fridge, and it's done. All right. Well, speaking of cooked, I think I'm pretty cooked. I appreciate your attendance, Silver, and anyone else. Like many other series on this channel. Well, you know what? Let me get something here. I got my notepad. So, Minecraft ongoing series, original Resident Evil 4 beat, Separate Ways DLC beat, a Simonada DLC beat, all that in the original. Grey Hill Incident on PS4 beat, Days Gone Remastered beat. These are a series that I've streamed on this channel. The Last of Us Part 1 PS5 version grounded mode beat. The Last of Us, well, this is DLC. The Last of Us Part 1 PS5 version Left Behind. The Last of Us Part 2 PS5 version remastered grounded beat. Resident Evil 2, the original, I've only beat Leon A. I've been slack about that. Dying Light the Beast has to be beat. Silent Hill F has been beat. Silent Hill 2 Remake has been beat. Everybody's Golf is an ongoing series. I don't know if I'll ever beat it. Resident Evil 4 Remake beat. Separate Ways DLC beat. Stranded Deep Generation Zero, their ongoing series. The Expanse Telltale is beat. Up to Season 4, Episode 2 on Walking Dead. 400 Days and Michonne beat. Heart of the Forest beat. Sweet Carol, which is that nice cartoon-looking Disney game, which is kind of dark. It gets progressively darker. I still need to beat that. Zombie Normal Mode, I still need to beat that. And Resident Evil Requiem, I've beat that. So that's it so far. I'm trying to keep track of it. I know you said at one point, Silver, you beat 960 games or something crazy like that. Well, your channel is a lot older, I think. So yeah, you've been at it a lot longer. But yeah, that's pretty good. That's almost 1,000 games beat. That's crazy. I don't even think I have that many games now. With all the games I've basically gotten rid of. I want quality over quantity, and that was my problem. I was just buying any game if it was cheap enough. Where did I put my controller? But yeah, that's gonna do it. So I'll be back, I guess, with this series when I find this effing effing fortress. But aside from that, I'll be back with more stuff. I'm back tomorrow. The streaming that is. I'm sick, but you know, I can do this. How hard's this? So anyway, appreciate it. Catch you for the next video, which is whatever. I don't know. It'll be a surprise. Probably Walking Dead. I'll catch you later.